All right, well, welcome back and good afternoon to you. Here we go. Showers potentially as we get into tonight and overnight. We could see a thunderstorm or two work in the forecast. We're also seeing temperatures today to be seasonable, mostly 50s and 60s with warmer conditions coming in for tomorrow, where we see some 70s and 80s right back into the picture. We take a look here as we go right through the 4 o'clock hour. Temperatures will be ranging from at least 54, you can see 52 down to the south as well. In between all of that, you're seeing temperatures widespread in the 50s. Then we'll hold on to, again, holding on to some cloud cover that is still sticking around, as you can see as we go into the 9 o'clock hour, increasing the clouds as we go. This is going to usher in some rainfall that's coming in from another system that's developing from our south and continues to move into the forecast area as we go right up and down with this system continue to track up to the north and eventually scooting on over to the east. Now that also starts to bring in a little bit of light snow in the forecast. You can see it all the way up to the north there. This would show you a little bit more right now. It's still a bit of a way, so as we get into the night, Greg will have a better view of this shaping up for you. Then another batch comes in by the 3 o'clock hour, pushing right through our region again, and then ticking out to the northeast with more rain and snow up to the north, where we could see possibly ice associated with that as well. Then we carry over to the evening overnight with more of this rainfall coming in with another batch now coming in from the northwest. This will bring in rainfall across the Mississippi. It'll bring in another batch of rain, snow, and ice mix up to the north, and eventually as this continues to stream southward and southeastward, well, this snow will turn into a little bit more extra, again, rainfall, turning into a mix of rain and snow, getting to areas right by Eau Claire as well as into areas by Ladysmith and down to Wausau. High pressure is building. It's been tracking from west to east across the area, bringing in more warmth as we continue on. That'll add into our warmth as well, getting into Friday, where temperatures, as I mentioned, will be up in the 70s and 80s for our warmest conditions. We could even possibly break a record or so as well, as we're looking at temperatures around, say, 81 degrees now. We'll hold on to, again, with the colder air coming in as we leave the weekend going into next week, or I should say for the weekend, going through the week of next week, getting into all that extra rainfall on the way. Highs for Thursday today, we're looking at temperatures in the 50s and the 60s, as I mentioned before. We'll hold on to the highs for Friday. Look at this, 54, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s mixed in there, mostly low 80s possibly. And as we get into La Crosse, you're looking at 81. That would be a record that will beat back from 1986, I believe. That was, again, about 80 degrees, so we'll be well above that. And of course, we'll also see as we get into it, the long-range forecast showing you that rainfall coming in over for the weekend, as I mentioned, the rain-snow mix with ice associated with that as well. Sleet could be a part of that, getting into more of that continuing in as we go through Saturday. That mix of rain and snow drops into Eau Claire as well as into La Crosse as we go deeper into Sunday. That could also usher in a thunderstorm or two working underneath us and then continuing out to the east and out of the area. We'll get into it as we go into Monday with more rain and snow coming back again as we go into Monday night. Into Tuesday, we'll see that come back again at night and carry over into Wednesday. So man, oh man, it is something else for all this weather that we are having with all this rainfall possibly. So as we get into it, we've got the rain and snow coming in for your weekend after a day of warming on Friday. Temperatures go from 81 down to at least the middle 50s. We'll see conditions to remain cold as we go right, or at least below seasonal average as we go through midweek. And then you'll see temperatures slowly but surely ticking back up. Now this rainfall will continue possibly into Thursday and Friday coming up for next week.
All right, you're forecasting pretty much every season in a week, huh? You've got your work cut out for you.
Right.
All right, Art, thank you.